Let's get to the final trade of the day. Joining me for that is Charles Moon of Prosper Trading Academy. Let's just dive right in. You have a lot to talk about, mostly connected to the trade war. What are some stocks you're watching here?
Yeah, so they kind of go hand in hand, WB and Sina. Sina is like the parent company for Weibo. Weibo basically is a microblogging site, very similar to Twitter. It was a stock that made an immense run along with Sina. So if you kind of pair IAC and MTCH, which is IAC Corporation and Match.com, you know, you kind of pair these two the same, so it would be a paired trade. But ultimately, my focus is on WB. It's at that 5250 level. I really love it there. I think there's immense value in the near term.
So you are buying Weibo at this level?
100%. Listen. We have very positive trade talks. We have very positive trade progression. The tech sector for Chinese parent companies like Baba and Baidu have reported very, very well. So for me, I love the upside in these names. They're stocks that aren't, you know, hitting against 52-week or all-time highs like the vast majority of the market. So there's great value.
Well, that's just it. Have those stocks been struggling, some of those Chinese internet stocks?
Yeah, absolutely. Because they were the downside play for the trade war. They were the redheaded stepchild. It was neglected. It was only traded one-sided. But prior to that, when we actually were doing fine and we didn't have this trade war, there was some of the strongest performers and trending names just a year and a half ago. So I think we could easily get back. We may not get back to the all-time highs, but again, we're talking about value in a market that just doesn't really offer it.
I have to ask you about Tesla.
I love Tesla. I love Tesla. Our clients love Tesla, clearly.
This stock has just been taking off. There's reports of people who just own this stock.
Yeah, and so here's the thing, right? It's one of the most shorted names, and It had a very bullish earnings play. It didn't revert off of those highs by too much. It pulled back around 30 points, which in the grand scheme of things, you know, a little over 10%. But after that kind of move, it was pretty substantial. And for me, Tesla above 300 is just that auto mark that you should be long as opposed to short. If it gets below, that's when you could really consider bailing. But for now, we're seeing buyers pile in. 340, 350 easily by the end of this month.
You always make these huge calls on the show.
Yeah. You know,
I love it.
I like being right.
You were right about Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's always about opportunity and that reward to risk value as a trader. And plus, there's companies that we always going to want to pay attention to. Listen, don't fight the tape. Buy the tape.
All right, we'll see.
Thank you.
Good to have you here, and please come back soon.
Soon, promise.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.